spectacular.
They all play spectacular. Well, first one played all right.
Yeah.
The second one played spectacular. The third one's going to be even better. But now we're going to move on to another section, since usually in these podcasts what my idea is this is going to be an entertainment discussion. Right now, yes, we're focusing mainly on video games. E3 just happened. Give us a fucking break. It's E3. So we're going to do a short little section on movies. And top 5 movies of the week. X-Men First Class coming in at number 1 with $55.1 million this week. X-Men First Class, I've heard a lot of good things about.
I don't necessarily have a problem. I went and saw it. I don't mind that at first. I enjoyed it. I think whoever came up with the, I'm going to say extra mutants needs to be shot, but other than that...
The extra mutants, you mean,
like,
the bad guys?
I want to know about the concepts that they wouldn't accept. And the concepts that they allowed. Because the concepts
considering what made it through. What didn't pass?
What didn't pass these guys? What could possibly... There's the screaming boy who screamed...
Banshee.
Yeah, Banshee. He has a frequency thing. Okay.
He was actually in the comics, and a very big character in the comics.
You know what? The good thing is when you turn into a movie, you can take the crappy crap out of the... you can go ahead and make it better. Crap. You can make it better. I'm just saying.
Well, as long as it's...
Pixie Girl... like, I don't know, make her more epic. Give her some pixie healing.
Yeah, wait, what? What's your supposed to be Angel?
Hey, at least...
I guess.
At least there was no Jubilee.
Yeah.
Sparkly. It's a... See,
I shoot fireworks. Awesome.
I'm the best raver ever.
I liked it. I really liked finally having Magneto's story told, especially.
Oh yeah.
Because now you can look at Magneto like, honestly, every time I sit next, I'm voting for Magneto. I'm like, these people deserve to die. Come on, Magneto, get them.
Magneto the Nazi hunter, man. I've heard a lot of good things about the movie. I really fucking want to see it.
Can we just say spoiler alert here real quick?
Spoiler alert.
Okay, I gotta say, the way Magneto takes out his enemy at the end. I was expecting like a crazy epic battle between them two, and I mean it was beautiful the way it did. I did love it, but you know,
anticlimactic.
A little anticlimactic for what they.
Well, that's not much of a spoiler.
Yeah, well, you know he died. Well, yeah, true. Who doesn't know he's gonna die? Oh,
they kill the bad guy in the end. They win.
I was a little annoyed when like he didn't get to kill all of the soldiers out in the sea at the end when he's shooting the missiles back, as that chick has to keep distracting his ass. He's messing with him like, let me just take out a few of them. Come on.
My only thing is, as long as it's better than X-Men Origins.
And X-Men 3.
Well,
X-Men 3 had good points.
Like,
X-Men Origins had nothing.
What I gotta give X-Men 3 credit for, you gotta admit, is like they were risky going the direction they were. They were literally expanding this universe into territories completely unknown of where it could go. Because everyone always says, it always comes to that point, well, what if when the X-Men are finally known to all the people? Where does it go from there? And they actually said, well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna see where it goes from there.
Well, yeah, it actually touched on some very important parts that happened throughout the comic series. But the thing is, they did a lot of things really bad.
Yeah.
Throughout the movie.
Yeah.
I mean, it had some great premises, and if it was directed by the original director, and he didn't go off and fucking direct that horrible fucking Superman movie, maybe X-Men 3 would have been good.
But X-Men 3 was still better than X-Men Origins.
Well, everything was better than X-Men Origins. Holy shit, that movie was
I'm really angry at Origins for ruining Deadpool, because he's one of my absolute
I can't
characters.
believe that crap with Deadpool.
They're redoing it. They're doing a Deadpool movie.
Okay, as long as they're doing a Deadpool movie, I mean, don't revamp it.
Ryan Reynolds was not going to sign on to that movie unless it was
Ryan
done
Reynolds
right.
wants it done right, because he's a fan.
And he was pissed off what happened with Origins. He did not.
Are they going to use the same actor?
No, Ryan Reynolds?
Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be. When I say
be
same actor, he's going to be the character.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, he would not sign on to play Deadpool again until he knew the script followed the comic.
So they're going to do it right. With Origins, like, Deadpool is known as the merc with the mouth.
Yeah, and they took his mouth away.
He didn't have a fucking mouth.
What was that?
Have you seen the movie? Have you seen X-Men Origins?
Nope.
You're welcome. You never have to see it.
On that note, I'm really excited.
And I'm mad at you
Deadpool
because
movie.
you don't haven't experienced that pain. As a fanboy of comics and everything I love, that movie hurt so bad. Anyways, moving on. Number 2, The Hangover 2 with $41.4 million. How is that movie still doing well? How? I've heard nothing but horrible.
They just want to see
Really?
Zach Galifianakis just go at it.
But
I heard it was funny.
Well, it follows the exact formula of the first
Yeah, no doubt. Like,
to a T, it follows the formula to an exact fucking T to the jokes, except they just step it up one more notch. It's fucking American Pie 2.
I gotta say, who's seen
Again.
the latest South Park on that note?
No.
What's up?
Which one?
I don't know.
YouTube can talk about South Park. I don't want to.
Yeah.
This couldn't be a better metaphor for this scene. Latest South Park, it's about cynicism, and they
No,
go
I
to the
haven't seen
movies,
that.
and they're just like, "That's crap, that's shit," and it's like the commercial's like, "Whatever, you're paid for it, fuck you," and that's what it is. Hollywood doesn't really care. You're gonna go see it. Fuck you.
Well, actually, bringing up the Hangover and Hangover Part 2, obligatory fun fact that Brendan knows is coming now.
Oh God.
I was in the first Hangover.
Really?
Are you serious?
I was
Extra?
an extra. Yep.
That's kind of badass.
Me, my brother, and my parents. We were all extras in the first Hangover.
Where?
You are a
what
fucking
scene?
Superstar, sir.
Yeah. No, if you watch closely, the scene where they're driving in front of the Riviera and they hop up onto the sidewalk and drive along, and they,
Yeah,
Oh.
that's where I see. That's where I show up. And my parents, you kind of have to go through it frame by frame to find me, but my parents just fucking walk right across the camera.
Wow.
You're like, son of a bitch, I'm actually the one that's gonna watch this movie, and I'm barely in it.
Yeah, it's a little unfair.
Alright, so moving on. Number 3, we have Kung Fu Panda 2, 23.9. This is actually kind of interesting to me. That movie just got released, and it's sitting at number 3 under one movie that's been out for a little while, and, well, First Class. I wanted it to be number 2.
Which is kind of impressive for an animation movie
I know.
in that style.
See, and also if you look
they
at...
do really well.
If you look at the tomato meter, X-Men First Class at 87%, Hangover 2 with 35%, and Kung Fu Panda 84%. 84% for an animated film. I mean, it's supposed to be just as good as the first. And the first was pretty damn fun. So no kids care right now? Are they all going out to see X-Men? Or are all the adults like, fuck the kids, I'm going to see Hangover?
No, I hope so.
I don't know. I love those animation movies like Pixar and DreamWorks style.
Pixar.
Those are great movies. They're great movies.
The first one, really the imagery they use too, and everything the fights. I liked it too. I haven't seen the second.
It's really good. It's really
because
good.
There was someone
Have you seen
who
it?
was my
Yeah, I
friend
saw it in 3D with my
who
ex.
tweeted, "I just cried at Kung Fu Panda 2," and knowing this person, I knew
All right,
it
we'll
was
talk
funny.
about it, Mara. We haven't
Yeah,
seen this
come
movie.
on.
I don't know
Oh
about
God.
How was the Kung Fu Panda 2?
It was pretty cool. Like my girlfriend at the time, she did cry during the movie. I was like, why?
I'm all friends with him, so
I mean, I really didn't see a part where you really had to cry, but yeah, it was cool. I don't really have much to say about it. It was just cool.
It was just a good date.
It was a good movie. Yeah, it's a good movie. Just the storyline was really good. It was very
Jack Black
consistent. No, not really.
This is what I really want to know, and this is, to me, in any storyline, another key component that has to be there, especially if you go on these epic quests with all this crazy crap that happens. Where was the sacrifice?
Who died?
This isn't a joke. You need
It's a
for
serious
any of these stories
question.
to be able to maybe not necessarily be believable, because obviously this world doesn't exist, but to be enjoyable and be able to say this happened, in some sense. Someone has to die. Some sacrifice must be given. How to Train My Dragon was probably one of the most perfect examples of a movie done well in that sense. When they took his leg at the end, I cheered. I cheered so loudly.
I don't know if I cheered, but I thought it was very potent.
Well, I'm
You don't
It was
get
a
the
nice
most
touch.
epic dragon in the world, go flying on him, take out the giant, volcano dragon, and not sacrifice your leg. That's what I'm saying.
It's funny that you mentioned How to Train Your Dragon, because I actually just watched it a couple days ago for the first time.
Really?
Well, for the first time sober.
Different review.
I tried to watch it another time and just ended up getting smashed halfway through. But yeah, I watched it the other day for the first time. I loved it. It was a great movie. Really well voiced, and like you said, the losing the leg at the end was the perfect. And it's kind of a
Brought
symmetry.
it all back together.
It's also kind of a symmetry with the dragon because he lost part of his tail.
Yep.
So, that's just my thoughts on that.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I mean, it was a great animation film with some great touches of story, something there for adults and kids, and it wasn't made by Pixar. That's, I think, makes How to Train Your Dragon pretty impressive.
That is actually impressive. It wasn't made by Pixar.
Well, DreamWorks does do like a lot of really good animated movies.
They do pretty decent films, but that's the first film I've ever seen from them where I actually went, "Holy shit, that was really good as a film." Not just an animated film, but as a film, it was really
that
good.
Is true.
Yeah.
And usually when it comes to that, that's where I give Pixar. Like every one of their films, it's like, damn, this is a really good film. Not the fact it's animated, it's a good film. It has great story, great characters. I mean, it kind of makes you feel shit throughout all of it. It has great story arcs. And then How You Train Your Dragon was one of the first animated films that wasn't made by Pixar that made me feel that. One of the most recent ones, too, is Rango.
Rango was great.
I liked that.
Rango was really great.
Yeah, that was pretty good. And it had Johnny Depp in it. Underacting, thank God.
Yeah, kind of underacting.
He really was.
Yeah. So he needs to be behind a microphone in an animated film in order to act like a normal fucking human being.
I think we need to, like, on the behalf of Johnny Depp as a community, just take out a restraining order on
goth chicks. Because goth chicks have now created the Johnny Depp we know, and I don't like it.